Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Yeah, of course. My name is Abdul Sukur. I'm from South Wales. I'm currently working for an airline as a customer service advisor. What motivated me in trying to look for some ways to lose weight was when my son was born. It was December 2020. He was born. But he was born with a condition, with a heart condition, that his heart wasn't formed properly, and like on the second day of his birth, we had to take him from Swansea to Bristol, and they had to like do emergency surgery and like all that. Like it just like I thought, you know what, I need to change myself. It just that was the trigger point to like, say, you know what, I need to do something in losing my weight, and I just that was the starting point of my like. That's when I thought to myself, you know what, I need to do something. Like I can't live my life the same way I lived for the previous 10 years and keep gaining weight. 'Cause I remember when I finished university, I was like 114 kilos, and like in the space of 3 months before my knee surgery,
Mm.
I went from 114 kilos to 95 kilos in 3 months, and I just 3 months constantly I was in the gym, and I lost that. And then when my knee operation happened, I was in like 2011, and a space of 10 years, I went from 95 all the way to like 130 plus
Mm.
in that space. And like within that time, that 10, like eight, I would say 9 year period, 10 years period, I
Mm.
done so many different things. Like it helped me for 1 or 2 months, and then I was gaining even more weight. And it's just like I was in a situation that I kept doing things. I lose a bit, but I gain double, triple back, and it's just I couldn't find a way, a method that would help me for a long term. And then after what happened to my son, and I thought, no, I need to like put my effort. Like when I spoke to you, like I was like, I think I spoke to you like before COVID. I remember when I first met yourself, it was before COVID, and I was in like yes or no mind, shall I not? It's just one of those things. And then after my son was born, I thought, you know what, I have to give myself, I have to give time to my weight. I need to like invest, or like just I needed to do something,
Mm.
and that was the trigger point with my son. Like, alhamdulillah, there's a blessing in disguise. Like my son, the condition he had, Allah tests everyone in different ways, and it's just I don't know. It's just like something in my mind said, I have to give this a go. And alhamdulillah, for up to this day right now, whatever thing happened, it happened for a reason. Allah guided me to your program for a reason. And alhamdulillah, whilst I was in your program for only 3 months, I've learned so much. And like, as if you do the same thing over and over for a period of 12 weeks, every single day doing the same thing, it becomes second nature. Like when you start walking, when you do eating and drinking, everything becomes second nature.
Mm.
Like without even thinking, I was able to control what I was eating. And
Mm.
I was thinking to myself, like everything was so easily done. Like I didn't have to worry. And alhamdulillah, every week my weight was going down. And people are thinking to say that, oh, did you have any sort of like operation, or did you do something? Like people didn't believe that I did it, alhamdulillah, naturally without even going to the gym. People couldn't believe that. Like, and so like, just like, I don't know, it's just people like amazed. With my weight, alhamdulillah, it hasn't gone back up. Like, normally, like, if I do a program, it just shoots up back. No.
You spoke to me in mid 2019
Yeah.
and you didn't join. Then
Yeah.
December 2020 you joined me. And then,
It didn't officially join. Like, we were talking to each other, but actual program started in February, I remember, 2021.
okay, yeah, sorry, February 2021. And what was your weight then?
I started, like, the day I started with you, I was 132 kilos.
132. And
Yeah.
after 12 weeks, what was your weight?
That's a good question. I was like, I think it was like 106 maybe?
Yeah, you lost about 25.8 kg.
Something like
And
that, yeah.
it was easy. It was like this week.
Yeah.
And you said to me, you know what, this week I've only lost 0.8 kg. And you go, Alhamdulillah, I'm happy because,
Yeah.
I've been eating lots of food. It's been Eid and everything. So I'm happy. And you lost about, and you said, look, anyways, any loss is a good loss. And I'm not
Yeah,
lost over. So in 12 weeks, you lost 25.8 kg.
yeah,
And so, and that was Ramadan, end of Ramadan last year, right?
yeah,
And it's been a year,
yeah.
and you're still at a similar weight, right?
Yeah, I'm like right now I'm about, I would say, give or take 95,
95.
95 kilos. At the moment, give or take
Okay,
95, yeah.
eventually you lost about 40 kg. Eventually,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
about 40 kg. But the biggest thing is, I think, for us to for the viewers to understand is that you didn't gain that weight back. Like people assume that they're going to gain the weight back. A lot of times people think, okay, if it's a large investment, if it's a large investment, what if I gain the weight back? And that's a valid concern. That if you're making a large investment, then they don't want to gain it back. And I always say to them, look, the investment is going to last you a lifetime. If you live for not another 30, 40 years, inshallah, with good health and everything else, you live a long life, right? So if you live that life and you spread the cost over 30, 20, 30 years, it's pennies. As opposed to if you carry on trying for 2 or 3 years, like you said, you tried numbers, things, you tried keto, you tried so many diets, isn't it?
you name it, every single thing I tried, like weight, like, Weight Watchers, keto, the shake diet, like so many things out there. It was like, it worked for like a week or a month and then gone. Like you can't stay on it for the foreseeable future.
Yeah,
You need to have something that is suitable for you, like what you eat and like, I don't know, what you taught and how you taught it, and just, yeah, you can eat anything and you still can lose weight.
yeah. Because I remember you posted a photo and you had carbs on it, and somebody said, "Oh my God, there's carbs on there." And it's lunchtime, and you said, "Look, I eat like this every time. I'm okay. I'm losing weight." In them 2 years were we speaking, what was the concern? What was holding you back?
I guess just I didn't believe in myself that I could be able to do it. I think that was one of the things that was behind my back, is that because I tried so many different things and it didn't work. And that was one. I think that was the biggest thing that was keeping me back, was that if I invest, it is, in a way, it is a significant amount that you invest. But the thing is, you just have to think to yourself, it works, alhamdulillah. Because like with myself, like, it's just when you in the program, it's not just you do just the program. Like, a personal trainer, you just get them for, say, if you do an hour, say if you do like an hour session over a week, you do 4 times a week. That's 4 hours a week. You just see that personal trainer themselves alone. But with this program, you don't get just a personal trainer. Like with everyone with the group, like all the brothers within the group, we hear 24/7. Especially with our group that we got, day or night, there will be someone there.
Yeah.
And like when you're in the program for the 12 weeks, 24 weeks, you make brotherhood with the other brothers who are in the same exact situation and position.
Yeah.
Like if you're not around, we can ask another brother who's on the same, like they've been through it, the same process, and they can advise you. Things like that. When you do personal trainer, you don't get that side of it.
Now we even assign coaches to each individual client. We assign coaches. Now we have like a number of coaches. So we assign coaches to each client. So there's even more interaction. There's more connection and communication. And this is why I tell people, look, forget doing all this other stuff, because the more things you try and fail, the more you will lose belief in yourself. Lose belief in your self efficacy, and that lack of belief is hard to overcome. If you
Also,
all them setbacks, if you keep accumulating them, then it becomes really hard mentally to go forward.
but a lot of people want a quick fix. People don't think of 12 months, 24, couple, 5, 10 years of life. People don't think like that. People just want to do that. Click a figure. I want to be from huge to small. That's the difficulty with people's mindset, is that's what they want. They think I'm going to pay premium amount. I'm going to do it overnight. It's never going to happen overnight. It takes months and months of practice.
And so I think our rate of loss, alhamdulillah, it is like, we don't market it as quick fix, but I don't know too many other programs or trainers or coaches that get results like that quickly. Like that, like you lost on average, you were losing over 1.5 kg a week. You were losing, right? The brother that just finished, he just killed it. Wakas, he lost nearly 2 kg a week, and without the gym and whilst having carbs and everything. I don't know. My fellow coaches that I know and personal trainers are like, guys, people need to understand the gym, personal training in the gym does not get a weight loss result. I was a personal trainer. I know, and that's why I went online, because my personal training clients weren't losing that much weight. 1 in 10. My online clients were all losing weight. 9 in 10 were losing weight. So I thought, what the hell? What's going on? So because I realized, it's because your personal training is at 1 hour. It's the other 23 hours what people are doing. And if you take care of that and fix that for them, it's going to make a difference.
Especially with that group that we're in, we can ask a question, and a brother will help or answer or guide you. Whereas if you're in a personal trainer, you're gonna only spend 1 hour a week. And you get it's just I don't know. It's just I felt to myself like this program that I was on with you. It was like gold dust. Like literally, like every single thing, like cherishing every moment, and just alhamdulillah. It's just like I'm so grateful, like being part of the group, and just like it's just I know it's just like every time I think about it, it's just like a blessing, man. It's just the way Allah has blessed us, like.
So I was a personal trainer. I've got personal trainer friends and coaches, and I see them. After they lose 9 kg in 5 months. They lose 9 kg in 5 months, or in 6 months, it's 7 kg, or 9 kg, 10 kg, 11 kg. That's like, and they're like, that's like a lot for them. Like, wow, I got such an achievement. So, alhamdulillah, we do that. Like we say minimum of 1 kg a week. We target, right? We target. Some people, if they've got very little weight to lose, they lose about 10 kg in 12 weeks. But that's the minimum. Other people are doing that over 5 or 6 months. What's your life like now? How has things changed?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. It's just I have so much, like in terms of like especially with my blood pressure. Before, when the weight was on, my blood pressure so high, I was on regular tablets, and I was going to doctors week in week out to check my blood pressure. But alhamdulillah, since I've lost the weight, my eyesight's gone better. Like the optician had to reduce my strength because alhamdulillah my eyes will get better because of the less weight, and my blood pressure's calmed down. Alhamdulillah, it's going slowly down. Still on medication, but not as much as I was before. And especially one thing, like before my weight loss, I was on a sleep apnea machine, and alhamdulillah I haven't used it over a year. Over a year I haven't even used the machine. Because alhamdulillah I don't need it anymore because of my weight's gone off my body. And that's helped me so much, especially that sleep apnea machine. Yeah, it's just like when I was using that, I wasn't feeling good at all. It's just that machine itself, it weakens the body, and on the being off it, it's just yeah, I'm so grateful for that.
Thank you for that. Any final words?
I would tell everyone you should try it. At least try it. Like you have two programs. You have the 12-week program and the 24. I would tell any brother, if you have doubt, try the 12-week program and tell us what happens. Because the most important thing is, if you don't try something, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And like that's it really. Because the advice I can tell people is just that's the most important thing is just try.
That mindset that Asians have, we have that poverty mindset. It held me back for many, many years. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was broke. Absolutely broke, right? And when I first bought a program, I had to pay £2,500 for it. It took me about 2 or 3 years to not only save up, but to mentally prepare myself to buy it. When I bought it, my life changed. I learned how to build a fitness business and how to coach people online, all that stuff. And that's why we are where we are today. Since I made that purchase about 3 or 4 years ago, since then I've gone on to spend like over £30,000 in personal development. Right now, some of them are paid off, some haven't. But if I didn't try, I would never know. I would have still been working at my 9 to 5 job. In Ramadan, it used to be very difficult. Waking up early, going to the and dealing with children, shouting at them, and all that stuff. It was really difficult. So I would have been still stuck in that had I not tried. And there's a famous saying, and it goes, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take."
Yeah, of course. And like what I've done as well, like as you see, I've created an Instagram page, and like I pour like each week what my weight was. Like with that program, I've started like all the weights are 3 months. Well, I've already lost 3 4 months ago. But it's just I just want to encourage other people
Yeah.
to see. Look, I was on this program and I was able to do all this. It's just this is the encouragement I want to give to people, and I want to show people it works.
Yeah.
And like, if anyone asks me like, "Oh, how did you do that?" Like, I'll show them. Look, this is my starting picture. This is what I am now, and like, this is what I've done. Like with your program, like what I've learned. And I'm like, I tell people like, I didn't even go to gym, and I still haven't lost all this because I followed all the basic things that we everyone forgets to do. That's what I've done, that I've lost. And this is really end of the day.
So Abdul Sukur, thank you for your time. I hope to have you joining us in a greater capacity very soon. And the brothers can hopefully meet you. So thank you for your time, Abdul Sukur.